I've heard time blocking getting a bad rap in the ADHD community as a strategy that only works for neurotypical brains. But I found that, among other things, it's a valuable tool to help get more done, reduce decision fatigue, prevent overwhelm, ease transitions, and ward off burnout. Maybe time blocking will have similar benefits for you. I did have to modify the concept a little to work better with my ADHD brain, and I'll tell you how I did that. I'm Alex Delmar, a certified ADHD coach and person with ADHD. Welcome to Thoroughly ADHD, where I share what I've learned to help other people with ADHD enjoy better lives. A great many of us with ADHD have a difficult relationship with time, whether it's due to time blindness or time optimism, waiting mode, or chasing dopamine. We tend to use our time inefficiently. Time blocking can help prevent that, and it's so simple to set up. You just commit to consistently spend a certain amount of time on a specific activity and then don't allow anything to get in the way of that. You already live with some externally imposed time blocks, especially if you have scheduled work hours or you're in school. But you can take control of your life by using time blocking to both knock out your more mundane responsibilities and to ensure you spend time on activities that are more interesting or meaningful to you. For instance, I have two sacrosanct blocks per week set aside for close friends and family because I don't want to accidentally go a long time without talking to the people who matter to me. It's no secret that ADHD brains don't love the idea of committing to do something at a certain time. After all, you might feel differently when the time arrives. But time blocking works for us because ADHD brains tend to do best with external structure that leaves space for spontaneity, flexibility, and autonomy. You might think of time blocking as the framework of a house, and each room is an amount of time within it. Assigning time blocks is like assigning a purpose to each room, but you still get to choose the specific activities you do while you're in it. For instance, in the kitchen, you have options around which type of food you'll prepare, whether or not to sit at the table, and what genre of music you'll play while you clean up. But you don't sleep on your kitchen floor. You wait until you've moved to another room. To continue this metaphor, while deciding how to block your time, you might consider that you need to use the bathroom, kitchen, and bedroom every day, but you only go into the family room a few times a week, and you mostly use the formal dining room on Sunday. There are a number of benefits to time blocking. Having a plan reduces the amount of time wasted on meaningless activities or trying to decide what you should do now, which diminishes decision fatigue. Time blocking can make transitions easier because you have advance warning for when you should stop the current activity, you can leave room for a transition ritual, and you know what to expect next. With ADHD, restricting the time allowed for a task can make you more productive because it promotes the sense of urgency that helps you get started, and it can help you overcome procrastination due to overwhelm because it forces you to break big jobs into manageable pieces. It's a good time management tool, both because choosing which activities deserve time blocks in your schedule and deciding what you might accomplish in that block on any given day narrow your focus to the things that are most important. Time blocking by the week keeps less urgent, intermittent responsibilities from falling through the cracks for too long. In addition, if you're like me, without set parameters, you might hyper focus on a project for 12 hours and then need 3 days to recover. Sticking to the previously decided amount of time you will work followed by time blocked out specifically to rest, can help you avoid burning out. It's helpful to understand how your mental and physical energy levels vary throughout the day so you can make blocks for certain activities at the time you are best suited to do them. I have a time block for home maintenance in the afternoon because that's when I have the most physical energy. But I do my most demanding mental tasks at night during what the productivity gurus call the power hour, a time block during which you are at your best, used to focus on your most important work. To increase success with this technique, use time blocking to set aside time for the things that are most important to you to get done, and consider how much time you realistically need to do those things. For instance, if you want to help your sister every week with her new baby and she lives 1 hour away, you need to block out more than 2 hours if you want to do more than throw a box of diapers from the car window as you drive by. Remember, with ADHD, you need more time in each block than you will spend doing the actual activity. At the least, you need time to set up, reward yourself for getting set up, get up to speed, get distracted, get back up to speed, finish the task, plan the next step, put materials away, reward yourself for your persistence, and transition to the next activity. The rewards are important. They increase the likelihood that you'll keep your commitment to that activity. Another way to make time blocking more ADHD friendly is to permit some flexibility around the task or the timing. I'll allow myself any substitute that's appropriate to the category. For example, if I plan to mow the lawn this afternoon, but now it's really hot out, I might organize the pantry or repot that poor ficus instead, or whatever I feel like doing that constitutes home maintenance. The point is that anything gets done and holds the space for that block. Alternatively, I could swap the timing with a later block and mow the lawn closer to sunset. I could even decide to mow only the front yard. The only thing I can't do is ignore the existence of the block entirely. I hope you'll give time blocking a chance. Sleep is a good activity to start with. Just block out the hours that will allow you an adequate amount of sleep, plus an extra hour or so before bedtime for your wind down routine. Now protect that time like it's the Hope Diamond. I know your time is valuable, so I hope you found something useful here and that you'll come back for another episode of Thoroughly ADHD. Thank you.